Okay, are we ready to go? Am I ready to go? Yes, I am. Hey everyone, I'm here. That's it. I'm here just to give a quick flip through my mini A6 journal that I was using as a bullet journal from September until December. I've now changed into this bigger sized bullet journal just because for preferences, but I still wanted to do a flip through of the small one because I still think it's worthy of sharing some of the stuff that I did in it and why maybe you would like to do a mini journal. Yeah, there's great benefits to having a small journal and great benefits to having a big journal. And over the summer, I was just really tired of doing bullet journaling in a bigger size journal, so I thought I would really like it if I did one in a small journal, so that's why I got it. And yeah, it was pretty fun, but now I think I'm ready to go back to a bigger size. I only used about half of it, but I'm going to be using the rest of the journal for just more personal writing and things like that. So this journal is a Dingbats A6 size journal. I bought it off of Amazon. So let's just get started. I've used post-it notes to cover up, you know, the personal things, but later on in this journal I really just kind of made it more impersonal because I was taking photos of it and putting it up on the internet, so I didn't want to put as many like personal things on it because, you know, safety. On here I just have a quote page. I didn't really fill it up. I didn't do many quotes, but maybe when because this journal isn't really done yet, so I might have a couple more to fit in. But yeah, I always have a quote page at the beginning of my journals. Just whenever I have something that stands out to me, I add it in. Here's just a yearly overview. I never really use these, to be honest. I don't know why I still do them. And here's September. I think like I really liked in this journal is that I could always fill up a page because it was so small, and that's what I really enjoyed about it. It didn't really seem like a really scary thing to do whenever I saw a blank page, because I was like, oh, it's small, I can fill it up. And just monthly spread. Yeah, here I was once again trying to do gratitude and mood boards, but of course I never really kept up with them. And here I was starting to do, this is, what is it called? This is the recurring spread that I do throughout this journal, just planning and my to-do lists on one side and then journaling on the other side. And I do that a lot in this journal. Classes. This is a post-it note from Umomo. I got a lot of them, and then yeah, I would use it to put like to-do lists on them. Just watching more school stuff. Yeah, so I kept doing that for this whole month, just putting like a post-it note and then journaling. I don't know. September review, I kind of did, that was kind of the rundown of every month. I would just have everything I've been listening to, watching, what I'm grateful for, and then just some more journaling. And then we have October. I don't know. October I still continued with the post-it note and journaling. I think that's all I really did throughout. These are really nice, I like this. And I think it's just a really great way to just have like your life planned on one side and then be able to just have like a little bit of a mind dump on the other side. This spread is also because Among Us was really big in like October, so I did an Among Us spread. Now that I'm doing this flip through, I realize that so many of my pages are just like super similar. But I really liked it though, I enjoyed it, and it was working for me. I was really trying to do bullet journaling more for myself and to make sure that I was actually doing the tasks that I was writing down, so that it was more than just for show. I was actually using it. Here's November. I really need to work on my theme pages because I don't really put much effort into them. I really like this. Yeah, and I started crossing off the dates as I went. It just made me feel like we're closer to ending 2020. This is quite literally the first mood and gratitude page that I've ever filled out, and I am so surprised that I actually accomplished that. That's a big thing for me. I think like with November, I was doing a lot more just simple spreads, and it was helping me to actually be able to fill things in and to cross things out. I was realizing that, yeah, when I write things down, I don't really do it, but having the satisfaction of being able to cross it off really helped. And once again, I was still continuing with journaling, but I was definitely keeping them a lot more impersonal, just kind of like recapping like what's been going on in the world and how I've been feeling about the world and stuff like that. Less about like personal things. Doing these journals have also helped to use a lot of my stickers, because I've accumulated a lot of stickers over the time, but haven't really been using them. And I really like this type of thing. These I bought both of these online. December, I did a video on this actually where I kind of tried to do my spreads using only dollar store like products, and it turned out okay. I think I liked it. And yeah, once again, my gratitude and mood board fell apart. And at this time I was doing less in my bullet journal because it was finals time, so I didn't really have much time to do weekly spreads and to set things up. So I was just using it purely for just writing things down and remembering things. These washi tapes are also from Umomo. I think this is the last weekly spread. Yeah, and my last kind of journal. So basically what I would do each week is I would write out like all my tasks on one page, then on the next page I would have the journaling for that week, for that corresponding week. Here's my December review and the 2020 review where I just wrote down like my favorite films and TV and my favorite songs. I think that's it. Yeah. So basically after this, I'm just turning it into kind of just a journaling little journal for myself. I'm not really caring about sharing the rest of this with anyone. It's mainly for myself, but yeah, that's basically it. So at this time, I think I'm gonna just talk a little bit about the pros and cons of having a mini journal versus a bigger size journal. I think for me, having a smaller size journal was good because it took away my fear of blank pages. It was really easy to fill up a page, and yeah, it really helped to not be, I don't really know, like prevented or held back because you see such big of a space. So having a small space helped me to overcome fears of just starting or fears of literally just doing anything, because I saw the page and I was like, oh, I can do this. It's small enough, it's easy enough to fill. But then I guess one of the cons that comes with it then is that once you start becoming, I guess, more confident again and more creative or something like that, then you want more space. So once you can also feel caged in because you don't have enough space to do the types of themes and the types of pages that you want to do. So it honestly really depends. I feel like I might do an entire full journal and then get tired again and then want to go back to a small journal. So it really depends on how you're feeling at the time. And I guess for maybe even for beginners, because you're scared, you can feel scared about doing a bigger journal, starting with a smaller journal might help with that, or vice versa. If you feel like you're burning out from doing big journals, you might want to think about trying a smaller journal because it might be easier for you. So anyways, that's that. I really hope you liked this video. Hopefully it was quick, hopefully it was informative, hopefully you learned something from it. I've basically just been, I don't know, trying to live life in this pandemic. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions, or how you feel about these journals, please let me know. I'd love to know how others think about using different size journals and how it affects your lives. Anyways, I wish you the best, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!